Welcome to One Word a Day. I'm Sophie, your pilot into the universe of Chinese. Okay, today's plant-based character is Liu, Willow. Okay, this character is, unlike an eucalyptus, is a very common plant embedded in our life. I mean, on the surface, in the space of Chinese cultural existence. So it's one of the main I wouldn't say it's decorative, but a landscape in Chinese. You can see it in many paintings and in many poems. So it's kind of a culturally more central in relative to other type of plants, so or trees. So this willow tree is made of the wood symbol, of course, that's the tree symbol, the canopy, root, trunk. Okay, three parts, easy. The right side is the first time I ever see this symbol in anywhere. And according to scholars, this actually got some almost like a mystified meaning to it. So the top horizontal line, if it's on top of the frame, that means heaven. The sky is the limit, right? So that's the top that our vision can reach out there. Like our body cannot, but we can see up there. Okay, that's the sky limit or heaven. And then the double symmetrical stripes sideways going and with this little upward turning corner thing, that is said to be the door frame. So Chinese door frame, door panels has this double door symbol. Of course, we have single panel door, but normally if we want to express as a door, kind of a bigger household is double door paneled, and then only the top portion, which is kind of like here, because it's eye level. So it's worth the time, money, resources to decorate that part. And then the bottom is like, who cares, right? So this kind of like a panel door, double panel door, and it's below the sky. And according to scholars, that means the gateway to heaven. Okay, so that's almost like a cross-cultural thing that in English Christianity, there is such a gate to heaven, but Chinese express it visually that way. And this icon, because it's a gateway to heaven, and actually it's associated with Chinese lunar calendar February. So Chinese lunar calendar February probably is around March. And this March is a time when we know it's a springtime. And that's when willow trees start to get fluffier and with this kind of a flowy seed thing. So I remember in China that it's full of willow flower, hairy seed thing that's flowing in the air of a certain season. I believe it's around March or April. So willow tree is associated with the springtime, even if the symbol is kind of from this misty heavenly gate icon. But Chinese culture eventually somebody associated with the February. So it eventually means it's a springtime. Spring tree of spring. Okay. Because of a tree of spring connotation, just like in English, we have spring fever. So spring is a time of mating season in the animal kingdom, probably among Chinese, not Chinese, among humans as well. So that's kind of a cross-cultural thing as well. In English, we identify spring as the highly active season for humans, versus in Chinese, we do use spring, this willow tree, to represent sexually active. Okay, so here we have 柳市花街 means exactly that. It's kind of a Chinese red line street. So I guess not every, I cannot do such generalization, but at least for the city planning purpose, dedicated district is for that. I guess it's like a kids unfriendly, don't go there. But people of a certain interest go there. So that's Chinese 柳市花街, Willow City Flower Streets. That's one by one literal translation. And we know it's the red light district. 柳丝 Willow, thinking or melancholy or sense of missing and longing. So willow again represent your longing. So it's 柳丝 almost equivalent of spring fever. Okay. 柳绿花红. This one is kind of innocent. It doesn't really have much of human related activity. It relates to the season when the willow trees are green and when the flowers are blooming red. So this green red complementary color scheme instantly paint a picture of springtime that you almost can imagine a park view over there that you have this willow tree. So you can see how this tree is associated deeply in Chinese everyday life, and it's our landscape over there. So 柳绿花红 and 柳暗花明, you see, it's the same pattern. It's willow tree paired with flower. It didn't identify exactly which flower, but it does specifically say it's a willow tree, not other type of trees. Okay, 柳暗花明, this 暗 and 明, again, just like 绿 and 红, complementary colors. And 暗 and 明 is darkness and brightness. So light and shadow, okay. 柳暗 means when it's surrounding, when it's nearby willow and it looks darker because shadows from the big tree. 花明, the flowers are going to bring this brightness. The flowers are going to reflect the brilliance of the sun, right? So therefore, 花 is more on the light side and 柳 willow is on the shadow side. So 柳暗花明, actually, it's not as simple as it looks. It's not just about light and shadow of this tree and the flower effect. It actually means you're pondering about something for a long time. You're in the shadow, in the darkness. You don't know where. You don't know like how to view things. All of a sudden, 花明, it dawned on you that you have this eureka moment. So this 暗 and 明 is what's the essential message there. It doesn't matter. It's 柳 happen to be part of the image creation, but this 暗 and 明, this light, the shadow and the shadow precede light. That is the key message there. So we're all in this darkness, and then all of a sudden we get it. So that bingo moment, that's 柳暗花明. All right. So there you go. 柳. This is how it looks, and it's culturally in our everyday life, and therefore in many, many expressions, and associated with spring fever. All right. Thank you for your time. See you another day.